start.
All right. What's up, Philly Mexican Nation? My name is Tanque, and I'm here with Storm, Moose, and Seth. And today we're going to be going over I don't know what to call it. Mascara Dorado week.
We'll just call it Dorado week, man.
Dorado week.
We're going to call it Dorado week.
Our first show was on Tuesday for Martes Populares, CML versus AEW in Ring of Honor. All right, who wants to be the person to talk about the opening match? Go for it.
Yo, bro. All right, so we had Persephone versus Red Velvet. This wasn't an ROH title match, right? It was just a regular match.
Yeah, it was a regular match.
No, not an eliminator.
Nope.
Just a regular match.
Okay. This match kind of just happened. This really wasn't like anything to write home about. It was like a decent match. Yeah, bro. There's really nothing to talk about this match besides Persephone winning.
Yeah, Persephone won, and another add-on. They did have a match versus each other on a Ring of Honor Global Wars, right? In a tag match. So maybe that's a story, but
No, you're being racist, big bruh. That was Athena, not.
No, Red Velvet's in the match.
It was a tag.
What? Was not Billy Stark?
They took her out last day.
We've been over this, bro. She would because she wasn't able to go.
Yo, this guy sounds racist.
God,
Whoa.
Yeah.
But
Hopefully they run it back.
I'm assuming they run it back at Supercard of Honor.
Supercard of Honor, July 11th. I believe they were running back for the title with Persephone winning.
The day before All In, right?
Yeah, the day before All In.
The next match was surprisingly good. I'm not gonna lie, I had no high expectations for Los Hermanos Chavez versus a crew for the CML World Tag Team Championships. It was actually fun.
Well, it was a carry job by Los Hermanos Chavez.
This guy's just racist, bruh.
I will say that 3 out of the 4 guys in that match did exceptionally well.
Yeah. Yo, shout out Rio Rush, bro.
Wow.
Rio Rush this week, hey man, he was putting up points, bro.
Rio Rush is a really good seller. I can't lie.
He's a good wrestler too. I love the guy.
He's a good wrestler. Yeah.
The crowd got a little racist, but but yeah, I mean, I guess it paid off for them because they ended up bringing in the rapper. I forgot his name. That looked like Leo Rush. The crowd was chanting that. What was his name?
I gotta search it up.
I gotta search it up, but
it's in the chat. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Open the chat.
Because you're not Mexican, motherfucker. Kalimba.
Kalimba. They were chanting. I guess in the middle of the match, they started chanting Kalimba at him, and it was just like, what? At first, I knew what they were saying, and then like I went on my beloved Lucha blog, and he told us what was going on. But the match was good. It was.
Yeah, I liked the match.
Yeah, I liked it.
It was cool. I had low expectations for it, so maybe that's why I was surprised. But nonetheless, it was good.
Well, the next match on the thing says Hologram versus Neon.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I really liked this match. I was gonna say it was match of the night, but I forgot what that then.
It was the second best. It was the second best match of the night.
Second.
Hey,
come on. Wait, that happened on this card? Oh, I forgot. You're right.
Oh wait, no, it's third match. Third best match. My fault.
Third best match.
I was surprised about this match. Maybe I just made it up in my head, or like, cause I could have swore, bro, this was listed as a lightning match.
I thought it was too, bro. I was tripping. I'm like, bro, was this not a lightning match? But it wasn't. So
I could have sworn it was a lightning match. Maybe I was wrong. But the match was good. I was surprised it wasn't a lightning match, and I was glad it wasn't because the matches ended up being really good.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Yo, during the match, I wasn't feeling the beginning, bro, because what's it called? Hologram came out with a knee brace, and in the beginning, I was kind of feeling like, bro, you can kind of tell he's wrestling with a knee brace, because I don't know, some of his stuff wasn't looking like right, but then like I think the second half of the match, like he got used to it, and I thought it became like a really good match at the end.
Yeah, even when the Hologram did a dive between the ropes, his knee brace got stuck. Like it just got stuck on a rope. Like it almost looked bad, but.
Did he wear the brace the rest of the week? I don't think so, right? I think he just wore it that night.
I think he just wore it that night.
Yeah.
He realized it was fucking him up, so he's like, I'm gonna take it
the
off.
first half of the match was slow like that, especially because I was surprised because I mean, bro, we've been seeing him wrestle for a good while. How his style is in AEW, but he started off this match like just trading strikes with like Neon, and I was like really confused. Like, I was like, where's the flips? I was like, you usually flip about now, but yeah, it was that, and then the dive to the outside where his knee bridge got caught. After that, it picked up. He actually started really moving. Third best match of the night, though, for sure. But,
and the next match we had was Josh Alexander versus Atlantis Jr. I just want to say thank God that Atlantis Jr. was in this match, because Josh Alexander did nothing for me. I feel like he's been getting worse in AEW week by week, which is crazy.
Walking weapon.
Okay, bro.
They were booing Atlantis Jr. this match and cheering for Josh Alexander, which I thought was funny.
Yeah, it was like that was a big thing this week for Atlantis Jr. He was getting booed and everything.
They were treating Atlantis Jr. like he was a war criminal.
If this was the beginning of the year, I would have been jumping up and down saying, "Yeah, boo that guy." But this guy's grown on me a lot. He's got
it is funny. Our stance on Atlantis Jr. has changed.
It's changed. He shut me up in February with the Ultimo Guerrero match. I gave him his props. And since then, it's been great.
This guy's been a demon. Not a good week for him, though. Was not on his side this week.
Not a good week for the Atlantis family in general.
That's true.
I thought the match was like pretty whatever, bro. I don't know what it was about. I feel like nothing was connecting.
Call me Woki, bro. That was one of the worst finishes I've seen this year.
That ending was funny.
And CML. That ending really pissed me off.
Let me know if I'm getting this ending correct. Atlantis Jr. does the frog splash, right? Am I tripping? He does the frog splash. It goes for a pin, and then midway he realizes he's supposed to be like pinning him differently. So like he gets up from his pin and pins him differently just so Josh Alexander.
So what he does, right? So he does like I don't know what the pin's called, when he sit on them and he pull their legs up, right? He tries to go for that. He stops, and then he gets his left leg, right? He gets his left knee and puts it like around. He stops and puts his left knee on Josh Alexander's navel, and everybody sees like, wait, what's he doing? And it was a setup for Alexander to grab him and get him in an ankle lock. Call me woke. I thought that was ass. And then it ended up in a roll up. Maybe I'm a Josh Alexander hater. Maybe I just hate fun, but I hated the finish, bro. I couldn't get into the match the whole time. There was a point of the match, because I'm pretty sure the match didn't even go that long, but there was a point of the match I was like, oh, this is still going. That's cool.
Also, I don't know why Josh Alexander. I think this match he did no suplexes, unless my memory's foggy.
He did one. He hit a German on him.
Like his best trait about him is his suplexes. I'm looking at this match, right? I'm like, bruh, why is he not doing those suplexes, bro? Am I tripping with this guy?
I remember he did a German, but that's all I remember.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there was no Atlantis Jr. hot tag where he gets to what's it called?
The Totoro backbreaker.
Yeah, he doesn't get to do that 3 times.
He didn't get to do it. That was pretty sad.
So yeah, this match is really a whatever match. I couldn't get into it.
But this next match.
Oh boy.
I'm not gonna lie. If the main event wasn't on this card, this would have been the most talked about match of probably the week. Yeah, second most talked about match was on Wednesday, but this would have been the most talked about matches. Los Infernales teamed up with the Guerreros to fight La Familia de Don Callis, and all I will say, this was one of the best multi-man matches. I loved everything about it. Everybody in the match did their part to success. Wow, man.
That Kyle Fletcher guy, he does something for me.
Yo,
wait. Seth, say his full name.
You know what? I'll do it. I'll do it. The Protostar Kyle Fletcher, dude.
What a guy.
My God, what a guy.
I'm very like, I'm not a guy that says that my favorite company should get that wrestler from the other company. But when I'm watching Kyle Fletcher in Arena Mexico, all that's on my mind is that CML needs to poach him. I don't think AEW deserves that man. He's too perfect for Mexico. Throughout the whole match, keep in mind, Los Infernales and the Guerreros, they're heels. Like, they're the rudos in Mexico. And this match, they're working, the technicals, they're working, the guys that are here to protect CML. And Kyle Fletcher does the brutal part so fucking good in this match, bro. He does it to almost perfection. From every bump to every move that he does to get the bro. They're booing him. Keep in mind, this crowd.
When Kyle Fletcher was raising the roof, bro, I almost gave this a 5. Bro.
Like, you don't understand this whole. We're gonna talk about the whole video. The foreigners in these matches are getting cheered throughout the whole night and throughout the whole week. They're getting cheered.
Yep.
They were booing Kyle Fletcher, and it was beautiful, bro. He did the whole. Shout out the whole Don Callis family. They've been the best part of AEW, and they came to CML, and they showed what they're the best part of AEW. Shout out Kyle Fletcher.
Oh, wow, bro. Yo, the moment. Well, first of all, we forgot to talk about how this match got set up, bro. Because originally it was Hechicero, Ultimo Guerrero, and I think Averno versus Kyle Fletcher, Rocky, and Takeshita. And then AEW, I think like the week before, they put Hechicero in a match with the Don Callis family. I don't know if that was by design or they fucked up and they realized, oh shit, wait, this guy got to face them in like a week or two. So they had to change the match so Hechicero's in the Don Callis family.
Because I think we talked about it. Like, I think after the match, I forgot who brought it up. But we were like, wait, didn't Hechicero is in a match against him? But I think this worked out way better than the original planned match.
No, definitely, bro.
Because it was a good match, man. It's a shame that not too many people were talking about it because the match that's next. But it was a great match. It was one of my favorite matches of the weekend. Now it's time for the main event between El Bandido, not Bandido, El Bandido, the Ring of Honor World Champion versus what all four of us are saying is the Wrestler of the Year, Mascara Dorado. Let's get out the way. The match was fucking perfect. It was the best match of the night, arguably the best match of the weekend.
That was the best match of the week.
Best match of the week.
This is the best match.
This is the You know how good this was? The guy who doesn't even rate Lucha Libre matches. I'm staring at it right now,
bro. It's a 5 stars.
Dave Meltzer gave this match a 5 stars.
It pained him to give a 5, bro. He's always talking about Arena Mexico. He's giving him the Arena Mexico tax. Nah, bro. He had to go 5 on this.
This match was great from start to finish. There was no slow points about this. They do a sequence at the beginning. The gun standoff where he puts the finger pointing at his neck. It was perfect, bro. This match was perfect. I think I had this match at 5, 10 minutes in. I'm a fucking mark for these two guys. I think these two guys are two of the best luchadors in the world. I love the match.
No, this match is amazing. I'm sorry, y'all. I wish we were recording our reaction to this match, bro. But this Seth guy couldn't get the equipment to work, bro.
No.
Yo, and I just want to say, bro, there's, we see a bunch of Spot Fest matches nowadays, but bro, no, this is the Spot Fest match, bro. This is how you do it. I don't think there was any weak points in this match. Well, besides the finish, bro. I'm not gonna lie, they did get woke in the finish. The
ending was funny.
Yeah.
Yo, in the ending, Bandido does the what do you call it, a fallaway slam?
He does the, I'm not explaining it, but he does basically, he picks him up and does a moonsault with them off the top rope.
Yeah, if you've seen Hangman's version of it, then it's basically that.
He did it from the left side of the ring.
Yeah, and then he did it, and then that's not his finisher, but he has to transition to the finisher somehow, and then Dorado he takes the move, and Dorado basically he kind of no sells it a little bit. He just gets up and bends over on the rope so Bandido can do his finish. But besides that, bro, I thought this match was amazing.
No, yeah, they got me when he originally went for the 21 plex, and we all thought it was over, and he kicked out. Oh boy.
Oh my god, we're marking out.
It was like the top It was Hurricanrana from the top when he like got on his shoulders and then did it.
Oh my
That was
God.
like my favorite
No,
spot.
no.
Oh my God, bro.
The call was screaming. I'm not gonna lie. I remember I was looking at it, right, and then all of a sudden this guy standing on his shoulders. I think everyone in the VC just said, "What the fuck?" And it was
Like,
That was
dude,
like holy fuck.
that was like, yeah, bro. That like, there wasn't a boring part about this match. Like, it was really good. It was great.
Trading spots on the like in the front of the ring. I like that spot.
Oh, on the apron in the front.
Yeah, on the
Oh
apron.
my God,
Yeah.
and they did a kick to knock each other out. If you didn't see anything for this week, that's the match you need to see. You need to see this match. Find your way to watch it.
This is definitely a match of the year contender. I think this is my top 3 maybe this year. Yo, bro, this is amazing, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm a mark for these these matches, man.
It had everything I love. Flips or shots and a little bit of slug fighting because they did like have a tiny bit of slug fighting in the middle of the ring. Or was it outside? I forgot.
It was on the-
Oh, when they were chopping each other?
Yeah,
Yeah.
They
Right,
went
it was,
from
like,
the
going
middle
back
of the
and
ring,
forth.
and then I think Bandido said, "Fuck it, bro. We're going on the
Yeah,
apron."
and they went to the
they
apron.
both walked to the
Yeah,
apron
Oh my
unscathed,
God, it was so
and
good.
then they did the chop fest and then the kick. It was
Yep.
it was great.
Bandido, bro. Yo, I was scared. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I was scared for Bandido this year, bro. I'm looking at the matches. I'm like, bro, this guy, bro, like he's one of the best, but he's not showing me. And not to his fault, bro. But the guy who books him puts him against like real life terrorists. Like we had to watch him against Chris Jericho in the beginning of the year.
He hasn't had a good run in Ring of Honor, I think.
It's been, I don't know. Again, it's not his fault. He started off the year watching his brother
Concussed.
get hate crimed on a pre-show.
Oh, he did come back from getting concussed. I did forget about
Yeah, he
that.
got
he did get
concussed. But he came back in like 3 weeks, thank God. Then the Jericho match, and then after that we thought, we're fine. Next thing you know, we're back on Ring of Honor and we're in like Outrunners tag matches. It was looking bleak for us, man. It was bad.
I won't lie. Some of the all-star tags with the Outrunners can look good.
I will say
But-
that Jericho one was pretty fun that we saw at Grand Slam Australia. Oh, it wasn't Australia. It was the Global Awards for that. It was cool, I guess.
Yo, I did not watch
Yeah.
it, bro. But
And
I'm gonna
watch
take
that.
your word for it.
I liked it. It was cool.
I wonder what he
I
does
would-
at Supercard of Honor.
I think I wouldn't be. Oh, never mind, because he got pinned again. So never mind. My prediction was he was gonna face Dorado again, and Dorado would have got.
That's what I thought they were gonna do. Just run it back.
But I don't know. Maybe it's the CML guy. Maybe
Bro.
Tony Khan remembers he has Roosh. Who knows?
Wait, why are you booking these guys, bro? Bro, he's in the field with Blake Christian, bro. Come on, bro.
I forgot we have a Lee Johnson and Blake Christian storyline to run.
we gotta go.
Hey, Lee
back to
Johnson
that.
match is gonna be fire. I would like a Lee Johnson match. Blake Christian, I don't know.
Hey, Shaka, bro.
I can't wait till when we put this video out and the day later announce Gravity and Bandido versus Blake Christian and Lee Johnson on Ring of Honor.
It's going out tomorrow,
Oh,
bro. But yeah, shout out Bandido. He came back. He came back home, bro. This is home.
Bro, this was a good
Wait, did he
show.
start in AAA first or CMLL?
I
think it was AAA, though.
But what I will say, I think he was for sure the most over person.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For the whole week. And
Yo, can we?
What was up?
Oh no. Yo, I was about to say, can we talk about what this guy started to do after the match?
I was about to say
damn.
Bro, you started to poach, bro.
this guy immediately after the match, he hugs Dorado, they shake hands, respect. This guy gets a mic and basically says, "Hey, bro, you got to sign with AEW."
Yo, this guy said, "Yo, I'm gonna put in a word with Tony, bro. You come with us." And I think Dorado was just no selling, bro. He's dead at just staring at the guy.
I don't even think he said anything.
I don't think he did. I don't think he got a mic after.
Yeah, I don't think he said anything to Bandido.
Yeah, he was just staring at him. But yeah, for the wrestling landscape, let's just hope he doesn't get signed to AEW.
The future of fucking.
I don't
CMLL, bro.
even want to like imagine what Tony would have him doing, but
You don't when you're a luchador and a luchador in America, you don't sign to AEW and you don't sign to WWE. What that means is enjoy Ring of Honor and enjoy Speed. That's basically what it is.
Yo, I don't understand people saying, "Oh, get him on a dual contract." Like, all right, bro, that's cool. Yo, didn't Bandido, didn't Dorado just sign like a new contract, or am I thinking of someone else?
It was. I'm not sure he did, but the last one I remember is Dorado Jr. resigned like last year.
Didn't Catalina say she re-signed too?
Yeah, Catalina did too.
Yeah, she signed a 3-year deal.
I don't see the need for dual contracts because these people can't be weekly. You know, just you pay them for their appearances. I think that works better.
But yeah, once Tony can actually book like the luchadors he likes, like this guy created Hologram, and I don't remember the last time we seen him on Collision or anything.
Hologram debuted in July last year, and he's been undefeated since July, and he hasn't had a single title shot.
I mean, I don't care about title shots. I just want him in like a feud or something, bro.
Oh no, but I'm just saying, like, you know, if you have an undefeated wrestler, you know, give him something.
Yeah.
But to transition into dual contracts, we will talk about this from our next show, AEW Grand Slam Mexico. The opener to this show was the most surprising thing, but I loved it. Hangman Adam Page did a whole promo in Spanish. We need him in CML. A report came out about after that CML is begging for Hangman to be on the fucking show, so let's make it happen. But from this show, we have a lot of luchadores on the card. From the opener has Volador Jr., Bandido, Templario, Atlantis Jr., and his father, Atlantis. Match was really nothing crazy. It was a good match, but the biggest part of this whole match was Atlantis Jr. Atlantis. Every single time they stepped foot in the ring or did anything, they were being fucking drowned with booze.
Yep.
Yeah, I started to boo.
I did too. It's
it got to the point where he had a tag in Templario. Then the crowd started cheering for them, which was crazy.
Yo, anytime Atlantis Jr. was like in a strike off with someone, bro, they just kept booing that guy, bro. I'm like, yo. But I think he did take it well, bro. He was like feeding into it, so I'm like fairs, bro.
He's just used to it, man, at this point.
But yeah, this match, I thought it was solid. None really like try home. I thought it was a good opener though. Surprisingly, I think Adam Cole is the most over person in this match.
Oh
somehow.
my fucking
We're in 2017
God,
again.
bro.
His entrance was crazy.
His entrance was crazy, bro. You would have thought Mexico was in 2017 fucking Full Sail University, bro. This shit was insane.
That fucking boom.
Oh my god, the boom, bro, the boom. Oh fuck.
They knew what they were doing. They saved them for last too, bro. Golly.
Yeah. Shout out Brody Lee.
Oh.
No,
yeah.
fuck, my bad. R.I.P. Brody Lee, but no, shout out Brody King.
Oh yeah, big shout out to him for the Abolish Ice shirt.
Yeah.
Abolish Ice.
He's a beast for that.
Mateo Atlantis got the pin on Dax. And then he got beat up afterwards.
Oh yeah, the original match had Cash in it, and who else?
Oh, it was Cash and
Who got replaced?
Did they not just add Volador?
No, because Volador. Oh yeah, they added Volador. They added Atlantis, and someone from the Don Callis family replaced Cash. Yeah, that's what it was. I think it was Archer, right?
Yo, people were complaining. They're like, "What the fuck? Yo, how many people can you add to the tag team?" I thought it was good, bro. I like multi-man tags like this, bro. I think it's amazing, even in Arena Mexico.
Yeah, people were confused when all 12
They're
guys went outside the ring and stood outside and not on the apron. People were very confused about that.
Yo, I'm like, they were complaining. They're like, "How many tags can you have in like on your Grand Slam?" I'm like, tags in Arena Mexico, bro. Wow, what a new concept.
That's the whole card.
So the next match is Mark Briscoe versus Okada, but
we can
that
skip
match
that.
was
bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't remember anything that happened in this match, bro. I think it was the wrong match for this card. All I know, I think the only thing that's memorable from this match was the crowd was chanting for the next match to start.
That and Okada hit a really good dropkick.
Oh yeah, he did.
I missed it.
I mean, also I don't know why people were surprised that Okada phoned it in, bro. I mean, bro, like, when I don't know, bro. I'm really like, down on the guy, but like, bro, he's been giving us performances like this like all year long. So I don't know.
Yeah, I'm at this point where I just don't care to think about it.
That changes July 12th, boys. I'll be there. They'll make him.
Oh.
They'll make him be the. Like, coach, I gotta entertain.
Yo, speaking of July 12th, I forgot to ask. Yo, did y'all opinions change on when Hangman changed? Like he spoke that promo in Spanish. Did y'all like I need the title on him now?
No, I'm okay.
Well,
I don't.
Moose and Seth are big Mox guys.
Bro, he's the ace, bro.
I'm not like, you know.
Here's my opinion, bro.
Not the biggest Mox fan, but I love Hangman.
Like it's a cool concept and it's a cool plan, but we're focused on bigger plans. We got a guy come back from.
I think I'd be fine with Hangman winning, but Darby. I think we're all on the train of it should be Darby.
I will say, I don't think anybody should beat Mox from the roster outside of Darby, but I wouldn't be upset.
I wouldn't be mad.
Hangman,
Like,
I wouldn't be mad. Hangman is good.
I love
it's
Hangman.
Just that Tony guy.
I don't know. I got PTSD from that con guy, bro, with Hangman.
Oh yeah. Also, I was about to say at the beginning of the show, I was a bit confused. You know, usually when I tune into my Tuesday shows, my Friday shows, you know, in Arena Mexico, we get straight to the wrestling.
They hit us with a promo.
This guy starts cutting a promo. I'm like, bro, where's the wrestling?
I don't think they got the memo that Yoni cut promos in the semi and main event post match. I don't think they got the memo.
But yeah, good stuff. And then after Mark Briscoe and Okada did their thing, I guess. We're on to the next match. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, just
MJF versus Mystico.
Oh, yo, Seth, you want to talk about the entrance of Mystico?
All right, so you have this heel, this Rudo. Keep in mind, this guy MJF sold out Arena Mexico already. And he did it a second fucking time with ease. Nice. Keep in mind, he wasn't even on the poster. Speaking of that, let's talk about the one guy who was on the poster that didn't show up that night, huh?
Come on, bro. They just had to send him off like a week before.
You have MJF, the newest member of the Hurt Syndicate, come out in his American gear with his American flag and whatnot. He's playing the American Rudo. I will say this American gimmick is better than the first one he did in Arena Mexico. But we want to talk about that.
Thank God he didn't grab a mic.
What did he say last time?
I will say that he offered Storm a very good job. That's all I will say. This was the biggest shocker of the night because before we get into it,
not to me.
Mystico is basically the best comparison. We'll say he's the John Cena of Mexico when it comes to crowds. They love to see him, but they love to boo him. But Tony Khan's a smart man, I will say that. Mystico came out to his trademark song, Mi Muero, and it was beautiful. The whole crowd was singing. It was loud. Arena Mexico was fucking like the roof was gonna explode from the reaction that Mystico got from before the bell rang to when the bell rang. It was great. That was probably the best entrance all year, in my opinion. I love Mystico. He's one of my favorites of all time. And this match was a dream match for me. And I'm going to be honest, people were mixed about this match. But I always say wrestling is subjective. But if you didn't like that match, you should not be watching wrestling. That match was fucking perfect. I don't care about the finish. Watch this match. It's great. It's probably one of my most favorite matches of the year.
Yo, our big bro. He's meant for Arena Mexico, bro. I'm sorry, man. Yeah. You know, when he's done, like he probably has like a couple years left in AEW, bro, because he's basically done everything. He barely wrestles. Hey, bro. He in an alternate universe, bro. He's here, bro. He is here, like collecting this heat and going off with all the baby faces, bro. But nah, I thought this was a great match. I've rewatched this like 3 times, Seth, and I think every time I just love it even more.
So when we watched this, it was Wednesday, June 18th. After we finished watching wrestling, I went back and watched it again, and I was just like wow, like it's like it's perfect, bro. I've watched this 3 times and I enjoyed it even more and more. Like it's great.
The
Yeah.
tombstone spot, bro.
Oh
was
my
great.
god.
I thought MJF played the heel perfect. People have mixed opinions about him. I think this is where he shines the most. And I don't think in the States it really like connects with him because he's always like he'll do like a move and then try to get heat and then like it works in the States, but like it doesn't work like it works here. Whole crowd booing him, bro, and then he just letting Mystico get his shit off, and I thought it was really great. The tombstone spot, that tombstone spot was amazing.
Oh
I
my
thought
God.
it would have had a bigger effect if Okada earlier in the night didn't do the tombstone already, because the crowd's probably like, "What the fuck?" But no, he did it. He's in the ring, and then, Mystico actually just gets up like the Undertaker and gets hyped. He gets hyped, and the whole crowd explodes, bro. He gets in the ring, and the crowd cheers, and I think this is where MJF like he hears the crowd cheering him on, and like he puts his hands on his ear because like he hates that the crowd's doing it, bro. I'm like, this is really amazing.
This was a classic Rudo Technico match. It was just like the classic. They did all the basic stuff in the match, but they made it good because who these wrestlers are. Shout out to Hersendiga too. They were like doing the outside interference throughout the whole match, and it was fucking funny, bro. It was good.
Oh yeah, they're perfect.
The finish was a classic finish. He kicks him in the nuts and takes his mask off. It ends in disqualification. For a lot of people, I was shocked, I will say, from people's reactions. People don't know that Mystico loves to get his mask taken off, I guess. That was their first time seeing it, and they were shocked. People say
he got his mask ripped twice because he got it ripped the week before.
So Tanque did it earlier this year.
People rip mask off all the time, and it's normal. Mystico did it to perfection with MJF.
Hopefully this is the Aniversario match.
Oh yes.
Hopefully they run again.
I think they get a rematch. People wanted it all in, but I'm so good. This match will not work in America.
I would love to see it in All In, but
I would love to see them interact in All In, whether it's a 6-man or the Casino Gauntlet.
They do the Casino Gauntlet.
Those being the last two in the Casino Gauntlet. Oh, stop! I got chills.
Oh my gosh! Hold on now.
But that was the best match of the night so far that we've talked about, because there's another one that was also really good.
Wait, bro. What's it called? I just want to say I love the ending, bro. I'm not gonna lie. MJF realizing that he really can't beat this guy cleanly. Like, he's on his home turf. The whole crowd's behind him. It's like the whole crowd's literally giving Mystico power.
Literally.
He's giving him powers. Like, he's Jesus Christ in Mexico, bro.
Like that shot the shot when Mystico was getting in the ring, and it showed like Mac's reaction to like the crowd singing songs.
And he's hiding his ears. He's just covering his ears. It's like, no.
I thought this was Max's best heel performance in a long time.
Yeah, I would say since the Hangman feud,
which was back in March.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like when he really just keeps it simple, bro. Like, because I noticed over the years he's just started like doing like kind of spot fest matches, I guess.
Yeah.
Like really trying to do like big spots and shit. I like when he keeps it simple. There was a woke spot in this match. I will not lie. It's like MJF. He's done this spot, I think, in like some of his big matches where he gets super kick. He bounces off the rope. He'll elbow the person, and the person comes back and does like a destroyer or like a clothesline or something. He gets destroyed, right? And he lands on his feet. And like in this spot, he's supposed to super kick the person that like done the destroyer because they sit up. I think Mystico, he was either too tired or he didn't understand he's supposed to stand up, like sit up straight immediately. And MJF is like, he's looking like a jackass just standing there, like just woozing off. And Mystico finally gets up and gets to do the super kick and then like fall on him.
They got woke, but I didn't care. I let it slide, but it was a spot.
Yeah, it was a spot of all time, but the whole match, I loved it, man. For some reason, I rewatched this with English comms because we were watching it with Spanish comms. Who came out to save him? I know it was Titan,
Bandido, and somebody else. Atlantis?
Was it? No.
I don't remember.
Either
But
way.
then,
I know where this is
Jet Ski also
going.
came out.
And then I'm watching his English comms, right? I'm seeing this. I know Jet Speed's about to come and save him, right? And then, I think it's Tony Schiavone or fucking Excalibur, and they were like, oh, it's Bandido, it's this house, and then they realize they see it's Titan, right? But I don't think they know it's Titan. And then Tony Schiavone's like, he pauses for 10 seconds. He's like, it's Mike Bailey. I'm like, bro, what are you saying, bro? Bro, this guy did not know who Titan was. I'm like, yo, are you serious? But yeah, bro. Yeah, that happened. And then MJF, you know, he starts wearing Mystico's mask. It's very funny, bro. I know people like hate
what a
it.
shot.
Oh my God,
But
that
no,
shot was so amazing.
Him with that disgusting American MVP gear and him with the
Yes, it was,
Briscoe's like
bro.
mask, bro. No, bro. I'm sorry, bro. That's a funny ass visual. I loved it. And then yeah. Also,
Seth went after MJF after the show.
oh yeah, after the show, a fan went after MJF at his hotel.
The hotel
And
that connected to the airport from
Yeah.
we got told.
Apparently nothing happened. I guess security was there or some shit, or like and then MJF apparently he was happy that he got that much heat over there in Mexico.
That's funny, bro.
So when you say MJF, you call him a draw, and you call him the biggest heat magnet in 2025, right, man? He is on a roll. I love the guy. One of his best matches in the past year, in my opinion. But,
bro, this match, man, I'm telling you, bro. Like once you feel it, bro, you feel it, bro. You can't stop feeling it, man. Oh, like also this match gotta happen at the anniversary show. It's like in 90 days or something. I know it's a day before All Out. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, bro. MJF's probably doing nothing at All Out.
But this guy doesn't wrestle at all.
Yeah, this
bro.
guy doesn't wrestle, so if you're really about it, bro, I don't think I would say it's in a Blestos match because he keeps taking off his mask. But I don't think that guy wants to cut his hair.
I don't think he would want to either.
Oh, imagine this guy just goes bald. Holy fuck.
It has to happen in Arena Mexico, though. Like, I'm sorry, bro. I'm not. Hey, bro, All In, biggest show, bro. Bro, I'm not trying to see this shit All In, bro. I'm sorry, bro. This type of heat only works at Arena Mexico, bro. You're gonna see that a fan is trying to kill this guy, and you'll be like, yeah, bro, we gotta do it in Texas.
Another place that something could happen, maybe, but I don't think it'll be damn too. But Forbidden Door is also a thing that's before Aniversario. But the thing is, the day before Forbidden Door is the Grand Prix for CML, where they usually do a collab show on there. So I don't know. Maybe some guys don't. Maybe Mystico and MJF do something on the Grand Prix. Maybe in a perfect world, MJF skips Forbidden Door and works the Grand Prix. And in a perfect world, he wins it.
I was thinking, like, my ideal booking would be that at Forbidden Door, it's Sky Team versus the Hurt Syndicate.
I would do that too.
I'm actually praying that happens, bro, because the last time Mystico was on Forbidden Door, it was on the fucking pre-show against LIJ.
Oh, they really had him on the pre-show, bro.
They put. Oh my god, people don't understand how big that match was. They put the Lucha Bros and Mystico versus LIJ on a fucking pre-show. Lucha Bros haven't worked fucking CML since what, 2019? I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, we're gonna put this match in the pre-show, but enjoy this Jericho and Learning Tree match on the main card.
Yeah, hopefully they do get Sky Team onto Forbidden Door. I mean, bro, Neon, like, you can say Mystico's like, I mean, he's not really washed. I mean, depends how you say washed, bro. Like, he still gets the crowd up and shit, but like, he can really just rest while Neon and fucking Mascara Dorado get the crowd up.
And you got guys that showed up in Benjamin on the other side of the ring that will keep that match going with those two.
Yep.
Yeah. Damn, bro, we gotta stop talking about this match now.
Hopefully it doesn't be about this fucking match. It's so good, bro.
I think during it, we were like on a down after, bro. Like
I couldn't focus on the next match.
Yeah,
I had to rewatch the match next.
I rewatched it today. I'm like, oh shit, I need to get my clear thoughts on this match today.
Speaking of the next match, we have Ricochet versus Leo Rush versus Hologram and versus Mascara Dorado. For me personally, it just felt like a match. It had some cool spots in it, but I just feel like it was missing something. I don't know what it was missing, but it just didn't feel as good as everyone else was saying.
Tanque, did you forgot to say this was for 4 million pesos?
Yeah, that's what it did. This is a big deal.
Yes, this match was for 4 million pesos.
My original thoughts on this match, I didn't really get into it. I had to rewatch it, like Moose. I rewatched it the night after. It was good. It was all four of these guys did their thing. I like the part where Lio Rush and Ricochet make a team, and Lio Rush is getting everybody poison Rondas, and Ricochet keeps dodging it. I thought that was a pretty fun spot from the match. He kept trying to get everyone to poison Ronda. Hologram did great. Dorado did great too. This is his second match, by the way, of the week already, and we're building on the second show. He had a great week. It's Dorado week for a reason. The match was great though. I enjoyed it. I didn't enjoy it on the first watch, but I enjoyed it on the second watch.
I enjoyed this match on my second watch because I don't think I even paid attention during the first watch. I think the only thing I remember from the first watch was the Lio Rush spot where he did the poison Rondas. That was funny. I liked it. I thought the standouts of this match surprisingly weren't like Dorado or Hologram. I thought it was all about Ricochet and Lio Rush. I thought they put on great performances off in this match.
Lio Rush,
Lio Rush, man.
Hey,
this might be Lio Rush week, man. Hey, Lio Rush, week, he's been on one.
I will say Lio Rush is probably AEW's best guy this week. He did 3 shows, dude, and he was great in all showcases.
Yeah, like the crew don't impress me at all. Like I think the crew this year, like in AEW, they how do I explain it, bro? Like they disappointed me like so much that like I started to look down on Lio Rush because I don't like the other guy. I'm like, yo, is Lio Rush really like this bad? But nah, this match, I'm like, nah, Lio Rush is really good, man.
Yeah.
He's got to come back for more appearances. I think he definitely will.
Well, I can see him being on the Grand Prix.
And we're bringing Actor Andrade.
No, okay.
Anyways,
no, he can stay in the States.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought this was a good match though. I really liked Ricochet and Lio Rush's performance. Hologram and Dorado had cool dives though, but that's about it.
I'll speak about Ricochet later on the next show because wow.
Storm, your thoughts?
I like the match. My favorite part about the match was just Ricochet. I think he's been really good this year. Hopefully get something going.
Definitely top 2 in AEW right now.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Yeah.
It was the Mercedes match.
So is Zeusis our CML Women's World Champion versus the belt collector, the CEO, Mercedes Mone. CEO. This match was good. They had a match last year around this time, too.
Pretty
on
bad,
a collision. Was it collision?
I think they
Dynamite, no?
Dynamite. I think
It was
Dynamite
or collision. The match was very. I'm not gonna say it was bad, but I just didn't enjoy the match. The match was very it was whatever. But this match cleared the fuck out of that match. This match was really good. Mercedes did great in Arena Mexico. She was over. Zeusis did her part. She locked in. It was a good match. I love the finish of this match. I feel like that's what made me give it a good rating too. I thought the finish of this match was so badass.
If I remember correctly, it wasn't like any of her finishers, right? It was like the top rope move. I don't know how you call it.
She did like a counter.
And
she hit the move, and then Mercedes hit the counter.
And
and then immediately went for the pin.
It looked it looked perfect, bro. I don't know. It looked very it looked, what's the word? Or is it the word organic?
Yeah.
It looked like it was like what it was supposed to be. It was great.
Yeah, I thought this was a good match. I'm not really high on Zeusis. Not really a big fan of hers, but I thought she really put in a good performance today. Not today, during the match. Mercedes, she put on a good one as well, and I thought this match was just, good. Now she got her 7th belt or 6th?
I think 6 now.
6 belts, Mone.
6, yeah.
TBS.
It's because
Rev Pros.
Isn't like that Rev Pro one like one belt, but there's 2 of them or something like that?
Yeah, it's 1 belt, but there's 2 of them. She has the one from Australia.
Austria.
Austria, yeah, the pink one.
She's my women's wrestler of the year. I've enjoyed her stuff this year, so.
I think there's a sun god above her still for me.
No, she can have Booker of the year. She'll be all right.
Dot Storm on the match.
I liked it. I thought it was decent. The ending, I really liked the ending, how it ended. That was my favorite part. The rollout.
Yeah.
Which means we'll get more Mercedes and CML, which I like that.
We'll probably get an anniversary match. But congratulations to Mercedes though for the championship and announcing her relationship with the Peace Mortos.
Shout out Mercedes, man. She changed our lives.
Oh, okay. We can talk about
our lives.
She changed our lives.
Because
the next match.
Oh my God.
She not only let's talk about the whole thing first because people probably don't know. Beast Mortos is a very known AAA guy, and it's kind of hard to get back into CML's loving graces. But Tony Khan and Mercedes Mone, thank you, because the next match, the main event of Arena Mexico, is the Ops, Will Ospreay, and Swerve Strickland versus the Young Bucks, the Death Riders, and the Beast Mortos got added on the day of. It was a shock to all of us. We didn't think he was gonna get a match because there was a match on the next card that we'll talk about where someone couldn't make the show because they got hurt, and we all thought that they would replace him with the Beast Mortos, and nothing happened. So we gave up. we necessarily gave up on him being in the arena and on the show. But shout out to CEO and Tony Khan, man. They hooked us up.
Yo, this match is really good though. Like, after months and months of hourglass emoji tweets and people under saying, "Will Ospreay?" Question mark. Ospreay. He finally makes his Arena Mexico debut, and I will say he did not disappoint.
Whole crowd was going.
He had fun there too, man. He was tweeting about after talking about I want Mystico.
Will Ospreay, Swerve, Hobbs, Joe, Shibata. Yo, I think everyone in the building was an ROH fan, bro. They cheered loud as fuck for Joe and the Bucks.
I'm assuming people in Arena Mexico were stuck in 2017 and 2018 tonight, or that night for some reason.
This main event had great, like, what do you call it? Like, crowd interaction. Like,
yeah.
The crowd was on.
Energy.
The energy was. You think that I don't know, because like, I will say the energy wasn't really that there for the 4-way and the women's match because like, dude, the crowd was insane for Mystico and MJF.
Insane.
They were still loud throughout the night, but like they kept it like at the minimum for a bit. But this match, it woke them back up. But I mean, why wouldn't it? I mean, probably one of the biggest CML returns happened with John Moxley. He came back to our beloved Arena Mexico.
This dude,
but I will say this return was a little bit woke, y'all. Moxley did not enter through the crowd like he did last time.
They got woke. I was kind of hurt.
But yeah,
just a visual of Samoa Joe in Arena Mexico. This
was insane. A lot of guys made the Arena Mexico debut, and these aren't guys that are like just these guys have been in the game for a very long time, like Samoa Joe. It was surprising to see some of these guys in Arena Mexico. I didn't think it happened.
Yeah. Yes. They need a lot of wrestlers back, bro. But for some odd reason, the biggest heel I think tonight is instead of Atlantis Jr. and MJF was We Were Yota. I don't know how. This guy is barely on TV. Like, he's barely.
Bruh.
I guess he just has hateable aura because the moment this guy started wrestling, bro, this guy was getting booed out the fucking building.
Dude, it was so funny because like he was supposed to be in Arena Mexico last year in March, but he was hurt if I'm not mistaken, and he got replaced by Matt Sydal. But like this was their first experience with Yota in Arena Mexico, and they were treating him like he did something horrible to them, bro. Like it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, but the match was still good. Like,
Yeah, I really liked the match.
I think. Yeah, hey, Will Ospreay, sometimes he can do, like a bunch of hashtag moves and like no selling stuff. But I think this night it was a perfect, perfect for him to do it.
Yeah.
They didn't do those woke Osprey chants. Instead, they did Olay. Swerve got a big pop too. They said Swerve's house. I was surprised about that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The crowd did Swerve's house. That was great. Dude, the crowd was like, it was fun. This whole show was fun. One of the best, second best in my opinion, show of the week. But it was great start to finish. People always assume
We need the Young Bucks back, bro.
Shout out the Young Bucks. Shout out the Ops. Shout out Osprey, Swerve, Mortis, Deathriders. It was a good match. I enjoyed it from start to finish.
I thought this was the second best match of the night.
Yeah, same. This is my second best match of the night. What closed the show again?
What's the closing?
The closing shot. The closing shot was Hangman.
Oh, it was the MVP of the night.
No, wait, no. Before we get to that, hey, this guy, bro. Like when I tell you this is the greatest wrestler of all time, I'm telling you this is the greatest wrestler of all time. Politician, wrestler, all that. This guy, I forgot what even happened to Swerve. But this guy, Mox, actually got the pin on Swerve again.
This is the third time he's pinned him this year, by the way.
Third?
Yeah, Dynasty, and then there was another tag match, and then this.
Like, we can't find a funnier wrestler than this guy. Like, 2025 Mox, bro. He pinned Swerve, and I think, did they start, they started, like, fighting after the match, no?
Yeah, and that's when Hangman came out.
Yeah. Crowd popped, this guy's the biggest babyface in the arena. That's not Mystico.
They the world for a reason.
It seems like the tides are turning, Seth.
They are, bro.
I'm getting scared, bro. This guy might win the belt.
Let's go, Hangman. I get to see it.
Hangman knows what he's doing. He's the show's in Texas. He's trying to get the Hispanic demographic. I'm not fooled by you, cowboy. You're trying to take this belt off of us.
You're gonna be cheering, bro. Me and you are gonna be eating that burrito. We're gonna be cheering. We're gonna be so happy, bro. We're gonna be so happy when we win.
Anyways, hashtag timeless Mone main event. Let's get that fucking
going.
Oh yeah, we forgot to say after the Mercedes match, what's it called? She's celebrating all her titles, and then a vignette of Tony starts playing of her in the streets of Mexico.
Great vignette, by the way. It looked really good.
And then in the behind, they pan to Mercedes, and behind her, Timeless Tony Storm dressed as Yota Suji comes out.
No, Mina was there. Remember,
no, it was
Mina
first on the
Oh yeah, Mina popped up at the top of the ramp, and then did they play the vignette first, or was that?
Yeah, it was the
after?
Vignette, and then set up Mercedes to look at the stage.
Okay. She was dressed as Yota Suji.
Yota Suji comes down, German suplexes Mercedes. All her belts fall off, and then, there's no doubt, man. They could try, I have mixed opinions about her, but Tony's actually like the biggest star in the division right now.
Yeah, her pop in Arena Mexico was loud once again.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think she wins at All In. Not thinking about it. I think she prevents Mercedes from getting the world title.
I'm not gonna lie, she's one of those wrestlers like Swerve and Osprey where they can lose a belt and they'll still be fine, because she did good after she lost the belt last year when she started doing not independent stuff, but international stuff. I mean, she showed up in Arena Mexico last year against Catalina, and the match was really good. Mm-hmm. But I do get why you say that she might beat Mercedes, because dude, she's on fire. It's insane.
Also, we heard a hashtag rumor that a report came out that apparently Tony was supposed to end her feud with Mariah May at All In
again.
And that got me real scared, thinking, oh no. Yeah, that got me scared, thinking, was Tony supposed to have the belt for even longer? So
I'm guessing Hollywood ending was supposed to be at All In.
Yeah, so
Probably,
Mercedes odds. I don't know if I like like him right now.
You know, I'm Team CEO till I die, man. I'm not giving up. Hashtag timeless Mone main event. We're winning that belt.
Overall,
show was
great
good.
show.
Great show. The MVP of the night, in my opinion, it's Hangman. Hangman didn't even have a fucking match, by the way.
Yeah.
But he was MVP of the night for me. Him and MJF. They're meant to be in Arena Mexico. We should poach them. AEW does not know how to use those two guys. We'll treat them right down here.
Also Bandido and Fletcher, bro. We're keeping them down there.
In a perfect world,
They're just
that's a mid card feud right there for a belt waiting to happen. But you know,
mid card.
Oh, sorry.
Hold on.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking like Tony Khan. That's a world championship feud right there, in my promotion.
Bruh, first of all, once that Kenny guy gets the unified belt, Kyle Fletcher's being that guy in like 5 minutes on All Out, and then we're running an instant feud against Bandido.
Oh my god, Wrestle Dream looks good.
Yep. Great show. What do you think, Storm and Tanque?
I like the show. My MVP was still MJF. Love that guy. Shout out my tío Mystico. I would love to see the match at All In though. Hopefully they do a trilogy or something, bro.
Tanque?
Let's go longer.
I also agree. I think this show, again, like the second best show of the week. That first show, it was locked on Tuesday. But then, I'd like to see Mystico versus MJF at the anniversary show. At first I wanted that all in, but then I was talked to about it, and I was like, it just wouldn't hit the same in the States. It wouldn't hit it wouldn't hit the mark, I think. So, I need it at the anniversary show.
Yeah. All right. You know, we ended off on Wednesday night, man. And then...
So, Moose, we're on Fantasticamania, Mexico.
Just looking at this first match with the review for the show.
Whoa, Fantasticamania.
Oh, wait, I forgot. So, there was
hold on, y'all. We didn't take a day off, y'all. I don't know if y'all... Thursday, there was an unofficial Grand Slam Mexico show, bruh. And I can't...
The stars were in the crowd.
We can say this because an AEW talent was in the crowd this night. So, we're gonna go through this by really quick, bro, because this was whatever, bro. Yo, on Thursday night it was IWRG Wrestling. Hey, promotion of the year, man. They had a show on Thursday, bro, and they were like, "Yo, bro, we're a part of this this working relationship too, bro. It's our week too." Even though I think they have like AAA guys on their shows and whatnot.
Hey, Mania weekend, we're good. Grand Slam weekends here.
Get the greatest wrestler live at their show, bro.
I'm pretty sure I was the only one that paid attention to this show.
I tuned in late.
Yeah.
I was watching parts of it, and then I rewatched just the first match.
Yo, I think I missed a match or two, but I picked up on Obvious Man versus Tromba. I didn't say it's like an alien. I was to say this really good technical match. Obvious Man, yo, bro, he's old, man, but hey, all the Theos in fucking Lucha, bro, they're amazing, bro. You might as well put them in your top 10. Like, it's not that crazy to say. I thought it was a good technical match. One of the better Obvious Man matches of the year. And then we got to the next match, which was a random match. I think it's like random lucha, and basically what they had on the screen was imagine like a fighting game select screen.
And they press
like,
random.
It looked like a classic, like a fighting game screen. They press random on it.
Yeah, and basically the whole point is like, oh, they like scrolled through like every option in the menu, and they were just picking random. We're looking at the screen, right? I'm noticing a huge polar bear in fucking Arlington, Texas. Like you see hella wrestlers. You see like Hellboy, Iron Kid. I don't know if the Mexican Boys are on there. The first people to get selected were strippers, Big Mike and Ovid Jr. And then it was time. Yo, this screen kept fucking up the entire night. What's it called? They chose a third opponent. It landed on Hellboy. And Iron Kid comes out for some odd reason. I think they even played like the Hellboy vignette first. And then Iron Kid came out, bro. I'm like, what? Like on the screen they showed Hellboy. They're like, yo, Hellboy's coming out, y'all. And then Iron Kid just came out. And I'm like, all right, bro, that's what's up. And then, you know how I told y'all there's a big polar bear in Texas? Y'all, on the select screen, in one of the options, it was Weeson.
No, it was a
Weeson El
dog.
Perro.
Dog. Yo, a dog.
And by the gods, he gets selected.
Oh my
Yo,
god.
the greatest, bro. The greatest.
The greatest all time. I think this was Twitter's first
Time.
like I seen some people post him, but I think he finally got like a semi.
I saw multiple videos with like a shitload of views, bro. Like there was a lot of views. One hit 1 million, I think.
This was the first. I think this first time on the like North, like on the American Twitter, he got motion. Like we were like, what the fuck is this dog doing?
So there's a fucking dog doing fucking corkscrews.
Hey, little do they know, man. This guy's been a great man.
I haven't seen a bad match from him.
He's jumping off buildings. He's jumping off stairs and shit.
He don't give a fuck. While holding his little dog head.
He comes out. I'm dead ass going crazy. These guys were in call watching the Informa, and I'm like, bro, get this shit off, bro. We're watching Weeson right now.
We're sitting, because I know me and Moose are on stage, but me and Moose are sitting in the stage, and we're watching and talking to ourselves about this match while they're watching the fucking Informa, bro.
No, I had it on the other window.
Bruh, Weeson comes out, and the crowd's hyped, bro. He dives into front row and tackles a fan because like he's so hyped to be in
so
IWRG,
funny,
bro.
Who was at the show, Moose?
Yo, can you explain this one, Seth?
So I guess they love wrestling. Throughout the night, there was a lot of AEW, I guess, personnel, right? Because they work for them. In the crowds, Chris Hero was at the show enjoying all the fun. I think there was somebody else there with him. I forgot who. But I did see a picture of Chris Hero there, like front row, enjoying the festivities that IWRG has to offer. But yeah, I think he was one. There was somebody else there, but I don't remember who it was. Because I think you pointed it out, no? Someone pointed it out in the server that someone was next to Chris Hero, but I didn't see who it was.
Shout out Weezen, bro. He was going crazy this match. As always.
Yeah, I'll wait till Moose gets to the end of the match or if you're done talking about it. But
Yo, when he does that little fucking twist move.
When he did to the outside?
Yes.
Yeah, it was
and
insane.
Then, obviously he has the fucking like the large head, but he just hits the apron and I'm like, good God, this dog.
Dude, I got scared, but I was like, oh wait, it was like the top of the head, so I doubt it even hit him because it was the mascot head. But that wasn't the only scare of the night, or of the match. Towards the end, someone basically fucking dies.
Forgot which stripper he had, but Iron Boy tries to go for Hurricanrana.
And I guess his legs don't hook his shoulders off the top of Hurricanrana.
When he went for it, one of the strippers, like, he slipped on the top rope, and they instantly went down. And so he didn't even get to hit the move.
He basically
he just wasn't like the motion of it, yeah.
He falls head first to the mat. But yeah, it's free on YouTube, by the way. If you do want to watch IWRG, it's free every Thursdays and Sundays. We're plugging for them because we love them. Great promotion.
I love lucha.
It's good lucha, man. If you like lucha and like this past week changed your life and your perspective on lucha libre, IWRG Thursdays and Sundays free on YouTube.
Yeah, I didn't watch the rest of the show. This is the only match I watched.
The next match. Okay, so throughout the night, I gotta explain this. Chris Hero's in the crowd. AEW personnel are in the building. There is a wrestler by the name of Edez. He's well known. He was supposed to be on this card versus Hijo de Pirata Morgan. And me and Moose were excited because this is the second show that he's done with AEW in the building, and we want him to get signed. You know, his friend Aramis got signed, so we thought he's next.
We switched up on our day one, so.
Hijo de Pirata Morgan comes out, and we're like, holy shit, it's Edez time. And it's not Edez, it's Hellboy.
I was confused because he's in the thumbnail of the video, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he was in the thumbnail of the video. Edez is not there. me and Moose were a little sad about it. The match was okay. It wasn't nothing to go home about. But
Okay.
yeah, no it is for that night.
Oh, you're talking about the Hellboy match?
Yeah.
Yo, I was mad confused about the the Hellboys coming out, bro.
Yeah, was there anything you wanted to say about the Weeson match?
Oh, Winston match, definitely the best match of the night. Winston, I think he did a corkscrew, like
Where he hits his on the apron?
The
yeah,
little dog
like
head.
to the outside, bro.
Yeah.
This guy is amazing, bro. I'm sorry, bro. He pops me every time. I will never not pop about him. Iron Kid almost died in this match. I think Lucha Blog said he was outside, like selling merch or something. But he is okay.
He's good.
But, like he tried to go for a Rana. I think it was on Ovette Jr. But I guess he didn't lock his legs around his neck, so he just like came like landing straight down on his head. But he was fine. The triple threat, I didn't really. It was like decent.
Tonali and Emperador.
And Achilles, yeah. It was just like a decent match. I think they had like a lot of ideas for spots, but it just didn't go to plan. So it just kind of looked like it was like they just kept fucking up. But I thought it was decent. You talk about the Hellboy match, and then you talk about the main event.
No, I was saying
Not
that for
yet,
you,
we're-
man.
This is for you. These are your guys.
Hey, bro. Hey, man. This main event had the tag team of the year, in my humble opinion. Los Mexa Boys, Noisy Boy and Spiderfly versus Latigo and Toxin, Malaflama. They were here. I don't know where their third partner was.
They made the boss cut. They got him.
Yeah, man. This match though, unfortunately, I thought it was whatever. They also had a lot of ideas for cool spots, but in execution, it didn't really come off as like cool.
It wasn't on our side that night.
Yeah, definitely an off night at the office. Chris here in attendance, Maya got them scared. They probably were thinking about ROH bookings, and they're like, "Hold on, bro, we got to show out." But didn't really go their way. They have a lot better matches this year.
Because these two teams have fought a lot this year, and the matches have been really fucking good. But this was one of their weakest showcases.
Yeah, last week they had a trios match leading up to this, which is the Los Mexa Boys and Ray Leon versus Malaflama with Rez. And that match was good.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought this this match should be good then, because basically that match except like 200 people, but then I wasn't really connecting with it. They had a funny spot where I think it was Noisy Boy. For some the planned spot was the way the spot is supposed to look is that he's supposed to do a poison Rana to Latigo, I think it was. And then he's supposed to pull Spiderfly in so he gets poison Rana instead of Latigo. But then in execution, you just see like they just stare at each other. Like they're kind of staring at each other right before he does a spot, so it kind of looks like, yo, why are you poison Rana like your own teammate? But I thought it was decent. They have a way better match in them, but it just didn't happen that night.
The nerves were up that night,
Yeah. But yeah, it was pretty decent show. Not really one you gotta go out and look for unless you want to watch Weeson.
Yeah, I will say that match was very underwhelming. But I get what they were trying to do the whole match. That's why it just was slow. They kept trying to go for big spots that they weren't connecting with. But Weeson, that it was fun, man. It was a fun show. They're an independent promotion. They stream free their shows on Thursdays and Sundays on their YouTube. Like I said a while ago, if this week changed your perspective on Lucha Libre and you want to watch it and get out and learn more, IWRG is a place to start. There's fun stuff on their shows, It's not always going to be hits. You know, there's some misses, but it's fun, Lucha Libre. I recommend people watching it.
And now we finally get to Friday.
Oh my god, this is going to be my favorite part. Now we're on Fantasticamania, the big crossover show from AEW to New Japan Strong, Ring of Honor, and for some reason Rev Pro. I guess. But Moose, what are your thoughts on the opening match of Red Velvet versus Philly Mexican's own prospect, Gita?
See, these guys are saying what, but this is really like Philly Mexican's prospect, bro.
This is our demon.
Oh my god.
Get an off night, bro. Off night.
This is not even an off night, bro. This is like, how do you even explain this? How do you explain? No, I don't. I seriously don't know how to explain this, bro. Like, I'm really not trying to be dramatic, but this was this is LeBron against the Mavericks type shit, bro.
Yo, what the fuck? Oh, okay.
Red Velvet is JJ Brea.
Yeah, never mind. Proper.
Oh, not too much on Red Velvet.
I love Red Velvet. Because she had a good match week, but dude,
they had good spots.
No, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Red Velvet had I thought she would have like at least like a good week or like something worth
She
noting
wrestled
of.
on 3 shows this week.
Yeah, she did. The
Global Wars.
Global Wars show.
That shit doesn't even exist right now.
We're not gonna see shit till 2
wait
weeks.
till next week.
We need the footage, but yeah.
We can talk about one of the match or the ending afterwards.
Yeah, I didn't think Red Velvet had like a outstanding week. I was pretty sad about that. Kira, I don't know, bro. This match was kind of a disaster, bro. Many spots didn't go as planned. They looked kind of lost out there. I think at one point they started booing. I don't know if it's because like Red Velvet was the heel or whatever, but they just started booing.
No, when she did that flip over powerbomb and threw Red Velvet into the crowd.
See, that
was an amazing spot. That was an amazing spot, bro.
Unfortunately, another bad spot happened after that one.
Kira was going for a tope onto to Red Velvet outside to the outside. I think Kira got caught on the ropes, and she fell straight down. It felt like she had no like forward motion. She just plopped straight down to the floor, and she had like pearls on her gear this night, bro. They deadass all scattered across the floor after she hit the ground. Bro, I had to look away, bro. I couldn't believe what was happening in front of my eyes.
I was sad about this because like we're very high on Kita. We like her. She's young and she's really good. So this was like a lot of people's like first time watching her, and it was just I don't know, bro. I hate it.
They're gonna write narratives on our name, bro. I'm actually done.
Our women's division was finally picking up, bro, and this happened.
Hey, bro. Oh my god, that actually saddened me, bro. But yeah, pretty disastrous match.
Our next match, also a women's match. This one shocked me, cause it's Thunder Rosa versus La Jarochita. I mean, personally, I haven't seen that much of Thunder Rosa lately because she's barely on TV, and I barely really watch sometimes.
Watch Ring of Honor, please.
The thing is, Thunder Rosa's supposedly washed, but she did okay. Jarochita did okay too. This wasn't. I wouldn't say this was like a good match, but it was a match that was afloat. It was okay. It was cool. The finish was like very anticlimactic, though, in my opinion. But it was a match.
Lost. I'm surprised though.
Yeah,
she did hit a Mexican muscle buster.
Oh yes, no, but it's just muscle buster now because we're in Mexico.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You don't have Michael Cole saying it or whoever. The
Joe Tess.
Yeah. This was a decent match. I was actually surprised, bro. I thought this match. It might have been because I was so sad off the first match that I was like, this is like better. This was like good, but yeah, I was surprised. Thunder Rosa, she's been. I don't even know how to explain her year. She's like barely booked or whatever,
she's
and like
just there.
when she does, like when she's booked, she gives like a very like mixed performance. Like I don't know.
She does have an upcoming match with Athena for the title.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
going to be at the Supercard of Honor.
Well,
So they're moving it.
There's rumors that it might happen at All.
At All In.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I think that's wrong.
Oh, no, I'm just saying, like, what would they have on Supercard of Honor now?
got
There's
reported.
reports.
Like
Yeah.
today, like literally, like before when
What
Moose
would they even
pinged
do
me about
at,
the
like-
when Moose pinged me today, I saw the report.
How many matches are going to be on the Supercard of Honor show?
Bunch of CML matches probably.
Hey, get Bandido on All
And
In.
we can't even fucking
Get him
go,
on the
bro.
All In card, bro.
Hey, best you're gonna get is the Casino Gauntlet appearance, bruh.
You think Roosh is in it? Sorry.
Anyways.
Hopefully.
But yeah, that was a match. Any thoughts on it?
Nah.
It was just a match.
It was
Yeah,
alright.
Our next match, AEW's MVP's in it. We have the Crew, Robbie X, and El Papi,
Oh my
Rocky
God.
Romero versus Los Depredadores, Magnus and Ruido, and Galeon Fantasma with leader Zandokin Jr.
El Rey del Mundo. No, you gotta say it, bro.
El Rey del Mundo,
Oh, fuck,
and
bro.
our dead demon, Difunto. This was I'm not gonna say surprisingly because there's great wrestlers in here, but it was they stole the show a little. I can't even lie, they did great. I will say all four men on the collab team did good. I will say that.
Yeah.
I enjoyed this match a lot. Zandokin standed out as always. One of CML's best wrestlers now, our Copa Junior Cup winner. He got the pin. It was good. It was a great match. I enjoyed it.
Kind of sad that he didn't have more stuff throughout the week.
I was gonna
but
say, I
am
wish he
glad
would've
that he
had
got
more.
this tag match.
Yeah, this was his only match of the week, surprisingly.
Yeah.
You think Tony Khan knows of Zanokin Jr.?
I think he appeared
Yes,
like on
'cause
Ring of
he's
Honor
been- he's
once.
He appeared on Ring of Honor once?
Once, I
Yeah,
think.
been on Ring of Honor before.
But yeah, I thought it was a good match. Surprisingly, I was not offended by Robbie X's performance. Thought he did good.
The white man did good. Fair is bald man.
He was better than,
Yeah,
that
there's
action
another foreigner on this card we're gonna get to that had a actual disgraceful performance, but right now collab team did all good. Fairs Action Andretti, bro. Fairs, bro, you did good, man. Hey, maybe I guess this is your match type.
They came out with the crew came out with the Mexico jerseys from the national team, and it was painted red with the crew on it. I will say that was nice.
I also like Sandokan's fit forward.
Oh
tonight.
yes, oh my god, dude, they're a beautiful fit. It was a great match. It was fun. It was your
Wrestler of the year, Zanokin Jr. came out, had another good one. What can we say, bro?
It's easy to him, man. It's what he does. But next is any thoughts on this match?
No.
Whoa.
The ending.
Oh,
of this
the
match.
ending. By the way,
What happened after?
So, on Tuesday, they started chanting Kalimba at Leo Rush. And it was, he went on Twitter and said, who the fuck is Kalimba? Like, who's this guy? Next thing you know, after their match, the real Kalimba comes out. And
With a not Leo Rush shirt.
With a not Leo Rush shirt. And he comes out to celebrate with them. Leo Rush and Action Andretti are confused as fuck. So I'm guessing Rocky, being the businessman that he is, just grabs all their arms and just puts them up like, come on guys, like cheer for us. Kalimba's here. And they're so fucking confused. But then they start like, okay, it's cool. They start cheering with him, and then they took some pictures backstage. It was hilarious, bro. Shout out to CML for taking advantage of that situation that was gave to them. It was cool. Match of the night's next.
Yeah.
This, oh my god, this fucking match was so good, dude. We have another, collab match. Ultimo Guerrero versus Yota.
Whoa.
Wrong order. You skipped the match.
No, I did wrong order. What was next?
The match
because I
after that
listed it
was
last. No, I'm sorry.
CMLL
Oh
World's
my
Women's
God, I'm so sorry because I listed it
Mercedes
wrong.
Mone
Second best
versus
match
The
of the night.
second best match of the night, and in my opinion, the best women's match of the week by far.
Yep.
This match was a match that we were all looking forward to. We're big La Catalina fans. We've been wanting her to get a big match, and she finally got it against the new CML Women's World Champion, Mercedes Mone. This match was really good. Mercedes like knocked it out the park. La Catalina too, from the references to being the baby face.
Nah, she's funny, bro.
She's hilarious. She's great. I think she's 1A, 1B with Persephone as like the best, like the biggest and known CML women on the roster, and she did great, dude. This was a good match.
Yeah, really good match. Catalina, this might be her performance of the year. I remember I was saying I don't know that she could top her Persephone match earlier in the year that she had in February, but she did top that, and I thought this was a really good match. Mercedes, awesome as usual when she has an awesome opponent, and people they were catching all the references. She does the pedigree. I mean, from what I've seen of her all throughout the year, she uses the pedigree very often. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, she does.
Like she's done it before, definitely. And she did it. And she pulled it out because of Mercedes, bro. Hey, she's funny as fuck.
And then, oh my God! After the pedigree, she gets a water bottle and does the fucking.
she tries to do that.
The other reference that she did too was great.
Oh, the spot of the night, bro.
The spot of the night.
Chexy just hit the one-winged angel.
Oh my God!
That shit
great
me,
near
bro.
fall.
Oh my God! I thought it was over.
I thought it was over. I was like, I thought it would have been crazy if Mercedes had the belt for like 2 nights, but I would have accepted it because of that match. But
yeah, it was good.
Race false finish. People were like confused about the ending. I quite wasn't. Cause I think people. What's it called? Mercedes does the what's it called? It's not called the bank statement no more. What's it called? The money statement.
I don't even know.
I don't know.
She does the bank statement. I was just called the bank statement.
It's called the bank statement.
I think Catalina's tapping or whatever.
But she's also like she's tapping at first, but she doesn't say that she gives up. Like she's not saying.
Yeah. In CMLL, like if you tap, that basically just means nothing, bro. You're just like tapping.
You gotta say you give up.
You gotta say you give up. And people thought that like Mercedes kept it locked in, while like she wasn't like while she already tapped, but no, she gave up, and then the ref started to count, like cause if you don't let go after a certain amount of time, then the ref just gives the other opponent the win.
Yeah. And
I guess people were confused by that, thinking the finish was awkward because Mercedes wouldn't let go. But no, I thought it was perfectly fine.
Yeah, people were confused, but it was good. I enjoyed the finish.
Shout out my CEO.
I enjoyed this match. I've been clamoring for this fucking match. I would say because it was gonna happen. It was bound to happen.
And obviously, I think this match will be ran again. Probably at the anniversary show.
I will say this might be the
anniversary.
I don't think so. You don't think so?
I think Persephone gets the anniversary.
Oh, that would be another good one.
See, look, I would say that, but because me and Storm were talking about this, because we think that Persephone does Ring of Honor and she wins that TV title.
Because she did beat Red Velvet.
Yeah, and we got to see the tag match, see if she pins her there again. Who knows?
I think they did get the win. I checked.
Probably.
They beat Athena and them.
Okay.
And then now, any other thoughts on this match?
This was my favorite women's match of the week.
Bang!
I really enjoyed it from top to bottom. Even when Mercedes did the tombstone lung blower, that was amazing.
This is big praise, by the way, from Tanque because he watches WWE. Yeah, so those women's.
Okay, Persephone And Thunder Rosa did beat Athena in Red Velvet. That's the second time she beat her.
Okay, let's fucking go. So yeah, she probably wins that title. Now it's match of the night. We have
Future. Wait.
Oh, we have our uncle, our Theo, Ultimo Guerrero versus the future G1 Climax winner of 2025, Yota Suji. And this was match of the night. This was fucking good wrestling. Yota was feeling himself, bro. He was doing topes. Hey, Ultimo Guerrero was doing multiple top rope stuff in the turnbuckle. Usually does one cause of the night. This match was great. I love this fucking match.
This match, bro.
This was a fun match. Really loved it.
Yo, this would have been my match of the week if Bandido and Mascara Dorado didn't have that crazy ass match. But yo, Yota Suji. Hey, bro, I was worried, bro. I stayed up for what's that show called?
Dominion.
Dominion.
I did not watch that match.
Stayed up, watched Dominion, watched Suji versus Gabe Kidd. I thought it was over, man. I thought we officially fallen out. I'm like, oh, bro, it's over, bro. But no, it was that Gabe Kidd guy.
Which is
Yota
crazy because
Suji.
they had a great one at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, they did. But that match of Dominion, bro, fucking sucked.
No, but
I didn't see the video, but Moose
Gabe
fucking
Kidd stuff, bro.
Moose stayed up for that.
I was mad as fuck all night. But this might, I think this, unless I'm forgetting a match, this might be Yota Suji match of the
what match was it? Was it Wrestle?
Wait, did
he
you
had a
say match of
against
the year?
Wrestle Kingdom.
David Finley. I know he had the David Finley.
Yeah,
match.
Yeah, that match was amazing.
I think I have
Wait,
the
you think
David
this
Finley
is
match.
No,
Suji's
this is
best
better.
match?
Yeah, I think it is better, bro. I fucking love this match, bro.
I think I still have the first Gabe Kidd.
Oh, wait, I'm a
match.
liar. Yeah, I have the Ultimo Girl match ranked higher than it. You're right.
Bro, this was an amazing match. Yota Suji, Ultimo Guerrero. I think they're meant to fight forever.
Student versus the master.
Yo, Ultimo Guerrero, he has a lot of sons in this industry, bro. No one knows it, bro.
Hey, man.
Might be the best trainer of all time, bro. But
speaking of him, I would say, looking at the list, because we had this conversation on Friday, where does he rank this year? He might be top 5 wrestlers right now for CML, man. He's been having a great year. He's good, man. When you're good, you're good. It don't matter how old you are, bro. This guy is fucking great.
Obviously, the match ended in a DQ.
Shenanigans, but it's what we do.
Yeah.
I mean, this was just another night in the office for Ultimo Guerrero, I think.
Yeah, he's like, just another Friday show.
I think people saw the announcement that Yota Suji was facing Ultimo Guerrero. Oh, why him? First of all, this guy is a god. He had the fucking Hechicero match at fucking Valentine's Day.
Oh my god,
amazing!
The Atlantis Jr. match.
Yeah, the Los Guerreros, all the trios tags they have, bro. Like, this guy's amazing.
And I'm glad this match happened because the last time, the majority of American fans that do not watch CML, the only time they've seen this man is he had a match with Okada on Collision.
That was very bad for the PR, bro.
And the PR was in the mud. I can't even lie, it was in the mud for U.S. wrestling. But this saved us. You know, people know the real Ultimo Guerrero now.
I thought this match, bro, the Ultimo Guerrero was pulling out all his fucking big moves for Yota Suji.
2 top rope moves. The first one got us.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over after the first one.
Yeah, I thought it was over at the first one, and then I think I don't know which one. I think the last one he did was his finisher. I think it's his finisher. The one where he does like a reverse suplex off the top rope. I'm like, oh, nah, it's definitely over. And then Yota fucking kicked out. And then they're realizing at this point that they can't beat each other. So Yota tries to do a low blow on Ultimo Guerrero. But, hey, Master knows his student, so he instantly caught that shit.
And he does it back.
He tosses him against the ropes. He pops him up and does the back leg low blow. I'm like, yo, that's perfect. That's a perfect finish, man. The ref caught it, gave Yota the finish, and I thought it was a good way to protect both wrestlers. Bro, just fucking amazing.
We're running that back at Fantasticamania in Japan next year. We're chilling.
Real bookers put that forbidden door, but you know
they're woke.
We don't got those anymore.
We might get it on a strong show maybe.
But yeah, amazing match. definitely would have been my match of the week if Bandido and Dorado didn't happen.
You have this over the Don Callis tag?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah, I definitely do.
The Don Callis tag over this one.
This
Thoughts
one
on
was
the
just
match,
like,
Tanque?
I really enjoyed it. At first, I was like, I'm not. Since I at first going into this, I was always like a WWE guy, so I'm not really used to watching Yota. But then going into this, I love this match so much. I was really happy with it, really surprised over it because again, I don't really watch Yota as much. So it was a great match.
That's what we do, man. That's what we do. We change the masses.
We gotta stop talking about this match. Fuck.
This fucking match.
We could just.
I'm not even gonna spend time on this match, bro.
No, because it is important.
Only the end is important.
This is LIJ's Jose Gobernabas to help on
their last match.
Yeah, they had also
it wasn't.
Wait, they had other. They had
no, it was their last. It was their last match as LIJ. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Do I talk about the Saturday show now, or?
I didn't watch it.
I know y'all didn't watch it, but I watched like 3 matches of it. Do I just talk about it real quick?
Go for it.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, the Saturday show. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I only watched like 3 matches of Volcano. There was a trios between Felino, Guerrero, Espanto Jr. versus Valiente Jr., Volcano, and Hijo de Pantera. This match was pretty good. Valiente Jr. in the last fall just kept was going insane. I thought it was really good. Really solid match. And then, Seth, I'm watching this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, that was a good match. And I see the last 2 matches. I'm like, all right, let's see how much we can really get into the show. On my soul, bro, they show me Dragon Rojo. I deadass skipped it, bro. I skipped it, bro. Hey, I'm sorry, y'all. If y'all like the Dragon Trio, I don't know their stable name. Do you know the stable name?
I don't even fucking know the stable name. Let me check.
Every time they come out, bro.
I'm tired of them, bro.
If y'all watch the Tuesday show, I mean, hey, y'all like him, but bro, I don't know, bro. These guys have never interested me, bro. They just never do. They do the spots and shit, but I'm like, bro, I just don't care.
And it's crazy because I love Dragon Rojo Jr. He's one of my favorite mid card guys. Well, fuck, dude. Every time I see him now, I just get depressed. I don't want to see this, bro.
But yeah, that match, I'm sorry, y'all. I had to skip it. I saw who was coming out. I'm like, nope.
Not today.
Yeah. I skipped to the next match. It was Los Guerreros, Gran Guerrero, Stuka Jr. Finally made it onto a card this week.
Demon.
And Ultimo Guerrero versus Templario, Francesca Akira, I think you said, and TJ Perkins. Not calling about his the abbreviation.
Yeah, come on, bro. TJP.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I was watching this match and I was kind of disappointed, bro. I love the Guerreros, but I don't know, bro. These United Empire guys, I just can't get behind them. TJP, we'll get into it later. This guy's wearing red for some reason, and he's wearing red while the Guerreros are also wearing red.
He's such a fucking geek, bro. It's the second time. The second time he did it
bro,
this week.
If you went to this match with no knowledge and you saw TJP, you probably think, oh, he's with these guys, and you're like, why the fuck are they beating him up? Yo, bro, this match was decent. It was good when the Guerreros were in control. They kept doing that spot where they lift up Gran Guerrero and he splashes on top of the guy. They did that 3 times in a row. I'm like, this is awesome. But then that ended, unfortunately. And y'all didn't watch, but I tweeted this out. I said, TJ Perkins tapped out Ultimo Guerrero. Someone shoot the line right now.
I did see that, but I was
TJP puts Ultimo Guerrero in Paige's submission. I don't know what he calls it, but it literally looks like Paige's submission. Or no, AJ Lee's. The octopus.
the I'm talking about. Forget the name.
Yeah, he did that, and I saw Ultimo Guerrero tap out. I'm like, hey, this is not for me, bro. Don't really recommend that match. But next match, I thought this was LIJ's last match, but apparently LIJ have another match tomorrow.
They have one right now.
Hey, bro, there's never retiring, but
as for filming, they have a match
They'll
right
have
now.
another match on Tuesday.
They have a match right now versus
I'm
Sky
pretty sure
Team.
I'm pretty sure they're running back the
match on Friday. Yeah, they're running it back as
Yo, these guys are. But yeah, this real quick, it was Galen Fantasma, Zandokin Jr., Defunto, and Barboza versus Lij, Shingo, Titan, and Hiromu. Good match overall. This match, I was really like, damn, Defunto's really good. Like, it's because like I'm too busy singing the graces of fucking Zandokin Jr. I'm like, this is the greatest of all time. And I was looking at Defunto in this match. I'm like, oh, yo, I keep forgetting this guy is also really good. So shout out to Defunto. Lij, they all did their thing. Sometimes you get reminded that Hiromu is one of the greatest super juniors of all time, in my opinion. He showed out in this match a little bit. But yeah, I thought it was a really good match overall. You should check that one out if you could. But enough of the good Lij match. We gotta go back to this match.
These two luchadores are two of my favorite of all time that are leading these factions. This match was the meme of Coughing Baby versus Hydrogen Bomb. They sent Templario bums.
Yeah, what do you want them to do, bro? Everyone left.
I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I would have been fine with Great Khan at that point over fucking TJP. I hated this match. I hated this. I was excited for Shingo to be in the Arena Mexico. I was excited for Hiromu to be back. I love Templario. The build up to this match has been good. We've been watching Titan and Templario build this up, and it has been good. Every match has been fucking good, and this was just an upset. Lij came out wearing red, matching. Akira and Templario came out in beautiful green. And then TJP, for some fucking reason, is like, hey, you know what? I'm going to wear red. I'm going to wear red against a team that is also wearing red. Did a bunch of hoopla. He did nothing. So far, I have a list of people I do not want back in Arena Mexico. He took Deonna Purrazzo's spot. Congratulations. This was a very underwhelming match, but I already had low expectations for it, so it's whatever.
Bro, there's like really nothing to talk about, bro. This was a match.
Yeah, there's nothing.
This was a match. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm gonna say this. The next match is better, considering who's in it.
Well,
I didn't think so, bro. I don't
think so
know.
either.
Wait, hold up. The next match
is Kevin Knight versus Neon in the Lightning
I thought it
match.
was Volador and Ricochet first.
No,
that's after. That was after.
Oh my god, never mind. I think
like everything I
said. I'm fucking up this match. I fucking hated this match. Oh my god.
I want to talk about this match. Kevin Knight versus Neon. It was a Lightning match. This match I hated it from the start to the finish. I thought this was gonna be like one of my better matches of this week, but just Kevin Knight and Neon, they was out of sync. I don't know if it was because they was too excited for this match or what, but it was very underwhelming. I feel like both people, with more Kevin Knight, they messed up multiple spots in it. It just missed the mark for me.
I will say this was a last minute match. The original match.
Oh yeah, you want to say why?
This match wasn't even a thing. This is an added on match. The original plan was Sky Team, Dorado, Mystico, and Neon versus Hologram, Bandido, and Commander. Commander got hurt this past week, so they took him out. And they took out Neon, and they added on Kevin Knight versus Neon and Lightning match. I think Monday or Tuesday morning, was it? Or Monday morning?
Yeah, it was in one of the mornings.
But yeah, it was a last minute match. They made a Lightning match. It was bad. I had high expectations for this match because Neon's been one of like the best workers in CML this year. Sky Team has been on fire. Kevin Knight has also been like a guy working good matches. In AEW, he just worked with some luchadors too in the Super Juniors. It's been good, but this match was very underwhelming. It was a bad match, the worst men's match of the night. It was just there, I guess. Don't got much else to add on to it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of happened. They had no chemistry. I was surprised. I thought they had better chemistry, but yeah, just nothing was really connecting with them. I'm like, if they ran this like Neon and Dorado versus Jet Speed. It'll be a really good match, but I don't know.
Really good match.
Lightning stipulation didn't hurt it. Like Lightning matches are like usually good, but I don't know, this one wasn't feeling it.
Yeah, I don't know. I was disappointed.
Yeah, I wasn't really high on this match. I was excited for 2. At least we hit our clip, and Neon won, which I didn't expect. We can move on to a match we all thought.
Oh, wow.
Hey, shout out Bulldog Jr., man. He's had a funny 2025.
My Theo locked in. He came out with those weak-ass superhero fits. Oh, my God, he's so fucking tough. Volador Jr. versus Ricochet was surprisingly a really good match. Volador Jr. locked in. My Theo's been coasting all 2025 wearing fucking shirts and a headband. He grew out his beard and just forgot how to wrestle. But him and Ricochet did really good. Ricochet works well with, I think, just about any type of wrestler. It's honestly really good. I think someone slipped Volador Jr. Like a note and saying, hey, this guy used to be Prince Puma, and I guess he popped. And he was like, fuck yeah, like, I got to lock in. Really good match, though. I enjoyed it, surprisingly.
They did face each other before in the Best of Super Juniors.
Oh, yeah, they did.
This match was good. I was surprised, bro. I was looking at my Theo, bro. I'm like, you know, he's in one of my match of the years, the Cybernético from Action Dean.
Oh, yeah.
He was really funny in that one. I was like, I don't know, bro. Sometimes you don't got it. This one, he's even funnier in this one, and he still got it, bro. He did a Rana to the outside, and he had a snap. He had a certain snap to that Rana, bro.
When we saw him hit that, we're like, hold on,
dude,
wait.
They showed it in slow-mo, right? And his fucking his left knee just slaps the fucking floor, bro. I was like, God damn.
Hey, one night he put on the boots. I mean, not really. It's like one of his normal performances, but it's against Ricochet, and Ricochet is really good, so it was a good match. Shout out Ricochet. Can't say this enough. Really one of the Dub's best wrestlers going on right now.
He'd be number one, but
he'll be number one, Kyle Fletcher, but Volador Jr. Shout out Theo, bro. Gets funnier every day.
Any other thoughts on this match, guys?
No, I liked it.
I also liked it. The ending was funny.
Then it's time for the main event of tonight. Wasn't the original main event like we said. It was supposed to be Sky Team versus Bandido, Hologram, and Commander. Sadly, Commander got hurt, so they took him out to take on Neon. But this match was still fun. This was like Moose said it a while ago about spots. It was just a spot match. This was a spot match, but it was so fucking good. These guys just kept diving throughout the whole fucking night, and they did not care. Mystico did his usual main event stuff. Got beat up throughout the whole match while Dorado didn't help him. They did some cool spots where there was a dive of the night. This is my first spot of the night. Dorado's gonna dive on Bandido, and Bandido gets out the way, and it's just Mystico there, and he dives on Mystico. That was my favorite part of the night. But this match is really good.
I will say, I thought the match was good, but I would be doing a disservice if I did say I wasn't a little bit disappointed in this match. Some things weren't connecting to me this match. I don't know. Maybe it's because this show was like 3 hours or 4. I don't know. Match wasn't really connecting with me, but I thought it was good. I did think they were kind of spamming the dives a little too much. Because every second they were doing a dive, but I was like, I don't know. They did have some good spots. I think I didn't enjoy this match as much because I kept comparing it to the tag match earlier this year.
I was gonna say that I don't think it reached the heights of
it did not.
That match against Hologram and Commander.
Definitely did not. I did not like this over Catalina versus Mercedes. I didn't like it over Ultimo or Yota. I did think it was good though.
I don't know. Sky Team has been on a roll with these main events. They've all been great, especially like some of their tag stuff. But this one was very underwhelming. It was still a good match, but it just didn't hit what they usually hit.
I think something that made it underwhelming for me as well was that it wasn't 2 out of 3. This
Yeah.
match should have been 2 out of 3. If this match was 2 out of 3, I think for me it would have been a little bit higher compared to the others. But because it was just one fall, it felt awkward for most of the match for me.
I think it was 2 out of 3. The structure of the match would have been way better than what they had going on. One of the few spot matches where I was like, you might be doing a little bit too much. But that's just me. Bandido. Yo, this guy has had a week so far, bro.
Bandido week.
At the end of the match, it's just him and Mystico, right?
Yeah, because so I think was because Mystico was the captain. Dorado got pinned, so he got eliminated from the match.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just Mystico, Bandido, and Hologram, but it's just Bandido and Mystico in the ring.
Bandido gets a roll up on Mystico, and Edgar hits the 1, 2, 3. Mystico's shoulder going up at 3.1.
He's truly the greatest, bro.
Everyone was shocked, bro. We're like, what?
The call went quiet. We're like, wait, huh?
Yo, this guy tried to force another fall in this match after the match. He's so funny, bro.
The greatest.
Mystico gets on the mic. He's quite literally begging Bandido, bro, right now, let's go, another fall, right now.
Ring the fucking bell, Edgar.
He's telling the crowd.
He's telling the crowd, oh, thra. And Edgar's like, absolutely fucking not in my ring, get the fuck out. Bandido's like, yeah, bro, let's do it. And then Mystico's like, come on, Edgar, let's do it. Oh, thra. Edgar's like, bruh, get the fuck out.
Keep in mind, as these fans are chanting Otra, right? They're walking out the fucking arena. Like, people are leaving the arena. It's late as fuck. It was the 9th match of the night. And he's like, yeah, Otra.
Edgar wasn't having any of it. Bandido agrees. He's like, yep, another time we'll have a singles match. One fall. I have no idea if that's ever going to happen. But, it's nice to think about it. I thought it was they keep getting me hyped up, bro. Mystico, like, he was about to bump this match's fucking rating up if he agreed to do another fall.
It's funny because they agreed, and those are the part where they shook hands, and they both walked to the corners like the match was gonna start, and the audio switches back to the match audio. But Edgar's like, bro, like, we're not fucking doing this, and they just start leaving the ring, and it's like, all right, whatever.
Mystico did this earlier in the year against Los Infernales.
The trios for the belts.
Yeah, when
DQ.
I think
it was a DQ match. Yeah.
And then DQ, and Mystico's like, nah, we gotta get one more fall, but for the titles. And I think he does the same thing. He tells the crowd, oh, thra. And then Los Infernales like, I think they agreed, but they said, fuck you, and they took their mask.
They were like, it was funny too because the show was ending and like they're on the ramp, but they're still like beating them up, taking their mask off.
But yeah, Mystico, very funny guy on the mic. But yeah, good match though.
Good match.
I still enjoyed this match.
If the original match happened, I'm not gonna lie, that would have probably been match of like a year for them, a contender. It probably would have been.
They said they would run that match back. I don't know when.
Maybe we get it at Forbidden Door. Who knows? Or one of these all-in shows, but it could happen.
Yeah, and then that concludes our Fantasticamania week, bro.
Yep.
Long week.
Shout out.
Oh wait.
What else is there?
I forgot. Real quick, on Friday night, El Hijo de Santos' last show in Tijuana happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I tried watching this match and they cut it off for me.
Oh yeah,
I was like, all right, we're gonna watch the main event, and then they cut off the main event like midway.
Yeah, I had the stream open when we were in the call, and it just cut off, and everybody in the chat was confused.
Yeah, but it was El Hijo de Santo with El Hijo de Rey Mysterio. Yo, I was supposed to search up. Hold on, bro. I'm gonna search him up right now, bro.
Why are you searching that up? I'm looking at Shingo's Instagram story, and last night he was posting him eating tacos and I think that's arroz con pollo, and he's just putting a bunch of chile, right? And the next morning, he's posting that he needed medicine for his stomach. Yo, poor guy, man.
Obviously, this match hasn't aired yet, but our Theo, Blue Panther, had a match on Global Wars.
Yes, Global Wars.
Obviously, none of these matches they haven't released because they're taped. But
yeah, I don't know when. I don't even know when that goes up. To be honest,
Yeah.
Maybe Thursday. Who knows?
One of the greatest wrestlers came out to make the save for him.
Our beloved Dragon, our American Dragon.
Yo, they gotta have a tag match
Soon. I mean, after that thing happened, they got the report. Remember about Danielson will be stepping back in the ring soon. So
it's the second time they had an interaction this year.
I think they have the rematch.
Oh. Yo, Danielson, please come to All In, bro. Please.
Oh my God, Panther and Danielson are All In.
Fuck.
I miss him, man. I don't know. Usually, like, a wrestler's gone, like, shit keeps going, bro. But I miss him.
All right, bro. I have there's like 30 different Hijo de Rey Mysterios, but I'm pretty sure this is Rey's cousin.
That's the cousin, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I was looking at him, I'm like, oh shit, this is really Rey, because he has like his mask. But not to get confused with Rey Mysterio Jr., who's in WWE. But yeah, this is cousin. And Santo Jr. versus Dr. Wagner Jr., El Hijo de Fishman and Deluxe. This match, yo, this was just a funny match, bro. It's just like all these old heads in, and then it gets to Dr. Wagner Jr. He has his mask on, by the way, and then like he takes off mid-match, and then El Hijo de Santo comes in, and there's just aura farming. I'm like, yeah, this is what the sport's about. And then they were just like brawling and shit. Dr. Wagner Jr. spits in the face of like someone in the crowd because yeah, he was doing he took a drink of water, right? And he's gonna spit it in Santos Jr.'s face, but then he ducks and then like he just spits water in a woman's face. And then the stream turns off. I'm like, oh fuck, bro, I can't really fucking talk about this then. But yeah, that happened. Santos' last match in Tijuana. Maybe this year's finally.
I was gonna say, how long is this gonna go for?
Maybe this is the year he finally retires.
Yeah, he's never fucking retiring, bro.
How many more cities?
That's the end of Fantasticamania week. How would y'all rate it, man?
That was great. Great week for Dorado. Obviously, we all have him as. I think we have him as wrestler of the year.
He's wrestler of the year.
And this just proved it.
He had a great week. Shout out Bandido too. What a great week. Leo Rush was probably the dark horse of the week. He did fucking great. MJF. Shout out MJF, man. What a fucking wrestler. Shout out Hangman. But we're being too positive. Let's talk about the shitters.
Nah, we don't gotta do that.
We spread positivity around here.
Amazing week, bro. We already do too much negative talk in the cord, but yeah, bro. Amazing week, man. I was having the time of my life.
I loved it.
Watching
the
sport.
Hey, we're free though.
We're free. We're finally free.
From
we're
discourse.
Free. No more discourse about Lucha, man.
No more discourse about why they keep taking that guy's mask off. Like, bro, he probably helped him take his mask off. Why do you care?
It happens every week.
Happens every week. But yeah, great week, man. I loved it. A little to what it was supposed to be. This whole month of Lucha has been fun for us. But yeah, dude, it's this week just took the cake. What a way to go out. 4 great shows. Shout out Weeson.
Shout out Weeson. Shout out Ultimo Guerrero. Shout out Mystico, MGF, everyone, bro.
We love Lucha.
I love wrestling.
Who's gonna sign us off?
The
Here's with the outro.
The Here's with the outro too?
Here's with the outro.
Alright, let's go, Tanque.
Okay. I don't know the outro.
Or just do an outro.
Just do an outro, bro.
Alright, Philly Mexican Nation. This was us going over Dorado week. We had a blast watching it. Hope y'all did too. Appreciate y'all. See y'all guys in the next one.
Peace.
No, 21 bucks. Kick out his move, big bro.
Yeah, I dare you to flip out of this.
Oh! Ate that shit.
Oh! Let's go! It's worth every fucking
Give
penny.
Dorado his money, bro.
This is our new finisher, y'all. This is how we finish the matches now.
Now get out of it, Dorado.
Oh, fuck!
God,
Wait.
Oh, we're no selling.
Yo, you guys just
Yo, no,
Yo,
guy.
Oh wait, that's why. Bears is Dorado.
Nah.
Yeah, I dare him to flip out of this.
No,
That's over.
Oh,
Hey, don't ever tell me about
That's fine,
fucking
bro.
Chad
El
Gable,
Bandido.
bro.
It's not
Bandido, it's El
El Bandido. El. Put the fucking L in front of it. Oh my god, that's 5. That's a 5. That's a fucking 5. Oh my god, that's a fucking 5.
we're rest of the year, bro.
Rest of the year's locked and it's not even fucking close. Another 5? Come on.